This tutorial is another challenge. When Leena jumps, she goes into a kick flip animation. However, sometimes this animation sequence ends prematurely. The challenge is to fix the kick flip animation. We'll give you some tips. When you tap on the left and right hand sides of the screen, the animation changes to a ride animation. It's a different animation sequence. If you wrap the ride animation in an if statement and check to see if the current animation is already a kick flip animation, you can make sure that the ride animation doesn't start until the kick flip animation has ended. We're still going to stop the kick flip animation when she hits the wall. So if she hits the side of the ground, the animation sequences will stop. Pause the video now and give it a shot. We have a kick flip animation, but it's being overridden, I believe, by the ride animation. So when the skater Leena jumps up, there's certain times when the jump won't be completed. At least the animation of the jump won't be completed. So what I'll do is I'll wrap when it changes, when you go left or right, I'll wrap the ride animation in an if statement and make sure that's not the jump animation. We're transitioning from the jump animation anyway to the ride animation based on a timer delay. With this change, let's see whether it works or not. At this stage, it looks like it's working. I'm actually simply having problems getting over this ledge here. My reflexes aren't fast enough. Oh, did not do it again. Can I clear it? Yes! Oh man, I'm not sure I can clear this thing here. No. Try it one more time. Maybe I'll restart it. Oh, I got it. Yes. Look at that massive error. Boom. It's rather satisfying for it to jump off that giant ledge and take that huge drop. Currently, we have the size of Leena that's set when in the onload method within the main Dart file. I'm going to move the size over into the class inside of the constructor. By specifying the size within the initializer, we'll have access to the size of Leena, which maybe we'll use for the hitbox. What I want to do is make the skateboard or the hitbox width a little bit more narrow, because the skateboard is actually more narrow than the full width of the sprite component here. While we're at it, I'm going to change the constructor, the default constructor, to accept a position. Right now we're adding it inside of the onload method, but when we instantiate Leena, we'll just pass it the position. It might make it a little easier for us to find. So we don't actually need to do this. You can probably ignore line 9 and 10 for now. I think we're just going to pass it the position. I got a little confused when I was first setting this up. There's already a position property within this class here, so you don't need the this. we'll just receive the position at time of instantiation, and then we'll pass it over to the superclass, which is a sprite animation component. That's how she'll get her initial position. Previously, we set the position in the cascade operator in the onload. But we'll just maybe put everything, it might be easier to find if it's on top here, where the Leena class itself accepts the position and passes over the position, right here at the top of this class. All right, let's just test it and make sure it works before we create the hitbox here. Oh, kickflip looks good. I'm going to start adjusting the size of the hitbox. The objective being to reduce the width of the hitbox so that when Leena tries to go up onto a platform or avoid a bush, the width of the skateboard will be a more accurate representation of where she can and can't go. So the rectangle hitbox has a property called size, and we can set this thing to the full height of the sprite animation component and 70% of the width. I'm going to move her starting position a little bit further to the left so that we don't have this problem with the ledge initially. Oh, and the hitbox was reversed. It should be width first and then height. Okay, let's have her start 100 pixels to the left now. So she's going to fall into the water, but she has a special hoverboard like in Back to the Future. It's this old classic movie. Might have to get her to jump up first before she starts going. Okay, jump. Jump. Okay, the hitbox looks okay. I'm going to try to push it in a bit from the left. So in addition to the size of the hitbox, there's also this position parameter, which is relative to the rectangle around the sprite animation component. So it's not relative to the screen. It's relative to the hitbox or the sprite animation component. I'll try with 30, 0. So right at the top and 30 in. Not sure if the anchor point is on the left or the middle. I might have set it to the middle. Let's give another test here. I'm going to take some screenshots so that we can see how the hitbox currently aligns with the wheels of the skateboard. So I'll take another screenshot. So she's flipping, right? Whenever you press the left or the right, her position flips. So it's a little difficult to see in the video. It looks like it's pretty good approximation, at least of the width of the skateboard. If we had a more complex shape, we could have the hitbox tighter, but then we have to specify the points of the shape, and it makes it more complex. Looks like she's getting stuck a little. When you hit the left or the right, I'm just going to push her off by 10 pixels in the intended direction as long as it's not blocked by a barrier. Hopefully this will make her get stuck a little bit less. Oh man, I can't clear this mushroom. Okay. Nice. Did not do the air that time. With this current map, you do have to clear that white rock. We better change it so that that one in the middle between the two rocks is in the air. So maybe she could get it if she just makes the jump. In the next video, we'll display different types of gems based on the data in the map file. Subscribe to the channel for updates on the more than 50 videos I've made on Flame. The videos with source code are also available for free on Teachable, 100% free course if this is a hobby. In whatever way you choose to learn, make sure you have fun and unleash your creativity. Have a fantastic day.